Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Students, today we are going to discuss a very important topic, that is binomial theorem. Binomial is actually an algebraic expression consisting of two terms like x plus y, etc. Before going to discuss binomial theorem, let us first study about another important term, that is factorial. Factorial of a non-negative integer can be calculated by multiplying that integer with all the integers descending down to 1. For example, if we have to find factorial of 5, it is written as 5 factorial, and this symbol, that is exclamation marks, is used to represent factorial. So this is factorial notation actually. 5 factorial by definition is calculated as the integer 5 multiplied by all the integers descending down to 1. That is 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1. If we multiply all these numbers, we will get 120. So 5 factorial will be equal to 120. Here one more thing to be noted, that 1 factorial will be equal to 1, and we also take 0 factorial equal to 1. After studying factorial notation, let us now study another important term, that is combination. Combination is actually number of ways to select certain objects out of a given total. For example, if we have total number of objects equal to n, and number of objects to be selected or to be chosen equal to r, then combination of n objects taken r at a time, or number of ways to select r objects from a total of n objects is denoted by NCR. C stands for combination. Now n combination r can be calculated by the formula n factorial over n minus r factorial divided by r factorial. If, for example, we have to choose 2 objects from 5 objects, it will be calculated as 5 factorial over 5 minus 2 factorial into 2 factorial. Now 5 factorial is actually 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, and 5 minus 2 will be equal to 3 factorial, and 2 factorial is 2 multiplied by 1. Now 2 will be cancelled with this 2. 5 times 4 times 3 divided by 3 times 2 times 1, because 3 factorial will be equal to 3 times 2 times 1. Here we will cancel this 3 with this 3, and 2 2s are 4. 5 times 2 will be equal to 10. So 5 combination 2 will be equal to 10. Let us now calculate 5 combination 3. According to formula, we will put the value. For n we will put 5, and for r we will use 3. So it will become 5 factorial over 5 minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial. After simplification, we will get the answer 10. Therefore, 5 combination 3 is also equal to 10. Now, if we want to find 5 combination 1, using the formula NCR, we will get 5 factorial over 5 minus 1 factorial into 1 factorial. So this will be 5 factorial over 4 factorial multiplied by 1 factorial will be equal to 1. Now 5 factorial can be written as 5 times 4 factorial, because 4 factorial will be 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Instead of writing all those numbers, we just write 4 factorial divided by 4 factorial multiplied by 1. This 4 factorial will be cancelled with this 4 factorial. As a result, we will get 5. Similarly, if we find 5 combination 4 using the same formula, the answer will again be equal to 5. It means that 5 combination 1 equal to 5, and which will be equal to 5 combination 4. Here we have seen that 5 combination 1 equal to 5 combination 4 and 5 combination 2 equal to 5 combination 3. Actually, 5 combination 1 represents selecting one object from 5. When we select one object from 5, it also means that we have not selected 4 objects from 5. Therefore, selecting one object from 5 or not selecting 4 objects from 5 actually means the same thing. Therefore, answer of 5 combination 1 and 5 combination 4 are equal. Similarly, the answers of 5 combination 2 and 5 combination 3 are also equal. So here we draw an important conclusion that if we have to select all objects from n objects, it means that we will not select n minus r objects from n objects. Therefore, n combination r will be equal to n combination n minus r.